So since the price of Bitcoin has managed to break the previous high structure and also approach exactly at this 29,000 range, now we have officially invalidated this rising wedge, which was considered as a bearish scenario, invalidated this rounding top and even the diamond top pattern. Since this bearish scenarios has been invalidated, now what kind of scenario to expect next for Bitcoin? Because if we look at the price structure right now, the price of Bitcoin came exactly at the price opportunity what we talked in my this video, because I was very clear in the past price action. Whenever the price of Bitcoin has found support at this ascending channel overline area, after that we have seen a very nice impulsive movement where the price got attracted towards the top of this channel before showing corrective movement. And now if we look at the price of Bitcoin, we came exactly at this 29,000 and also got some resistance. So the question here is, will the price after some range bound continues this trend in this manner, or is it going to come back to test this key line of support one more time before continue this uptrend? Because we know getting rejection or failing to break the upper trend line has resulted in a pullback, which led to a retracement around lower trend line from this ascending channel. And in our case, if that is going to happen, the lower trend line is above 27,000, and I mean the 27,000 is definitely going to be acting as one very important line of support, because we know it's not just only the upper line resistance which is holding the price, but around that area we also had this monthly R3 line lining around. I mean, if we look at the CPI indicator, the leading indicator for this month of March, we already knew R1, R2, R3 target line. And yesterday, when the price of Bitcoin was hovering around this 28,000, 27,900, I was very clear for this month of March, R3 is going to be considered as the final target for Bitcoin. And since we are also approaching the end of this month, so within 2 days, today and tomorrow, if the price of Bitcoin manages to remain above this CPI line, which is between 23,100 to 23,300 range, I mean, if we close the candle above this 23,300, then we are going to form a new ascending CPI in a monthly time frame, and that will consider as a very bullish scenario, because ascending CPI line only gets formed when the price is preparing itself for a new uptrend here in this manner. So that's why, guys, within 2 days, if the price of Bitcoin manages to close the candle above 23,300, we are going to form a new ascending CPI, which is also going to show bullishness in price action Bitcoin even for the month of April. And we also know, guys, any sort of a rejection here after reaching the monthly R3 line from this CPI indicator, we can get gravitated back. Even if we get gravitated, you can see the monthly R2 line is still considered as one of the strongest line of support, and this is also lining around 27,000 range. So in the medium short term, we want this 29,000 resistance to be flipped into proper support, because we know parallelly the price of Bitcoin was also breaking out from this symmetrical triangle scenario. Because yesterday when we were talking about this breakout, I was very clear, according to the price opportunity from this symmetrical triangle, the price of Bitcoin could be getting attracted towards this 29,000-30,000 range before it chooses a trend direction. So since we have only managed to come across 29,000, the 30,000 target is still open, because we know to come across 30,000, first we have to overcome the strong resistance line which is lining for Bitcoin. So if we do manage to flip the 29,000 into proper support, guys, the price of Bitcoin after that could turn very bullish. Why? Because if we look at this price structure in a very simple way. So before I start talking about this price formation here, guys, please destroy that like button if you haven't done it yet. And for those individuals watching it the first time, come on, hit the subscribe button and the bell. But if you want to support me further, you know, a comment would be much appreciated. Thank you very much. So now if we look at this price structure in a 4-hour time frame, you can see the price of Bitcoin is not just only facing the resistance from this ascending channel, facing the resistance from this monthly R3 line, but we are also facing the resistance from this rising trend line. Yes, in the past price action, this rising trend line has acted as a strong line of resistance, and this is exactly where we got rejected today. So what I'm trying to show you here is that if the price somehow manages to close above 29,000 and finds proper support, then this will indicate the price of Bitcoin is going to continue this uptrend 33,000, 35,000 for the upcoming days. And why? Because this here could be looked as an inverted head and shoulder, and according to the inverted head and shoulder, our price objective looks very, very bullish. I mean, if the price of Bitcoin does breaks out from here, you can see 35,000, 36,000 could be on the line. And we know breaking this 29,000 is also going to help this broadening top, because according to the broadening top, after testing the support from this key line, which acted as a strong line of resistance in the past price action, we have started to show this bullishness. So after testing the previous temporary resistance line, after flipping that into support, the price is also turning bullish. But if we want to come across the price objective around 33,000 range, then in the medium short term, we have to remain above 27,000, and because 27,000 will also be the support from this rising trend line, right? And also break the 29,000 resistance line. Yes, if we manage to break out of this 29,000 resistance line, then there is a very high probability for this trend also to continue higher, because we know as long as the price of Bitcoin remains over 27,000 in the medium short term, we are looking at this as a continuation pattern. And even if we fail to hold the 27,000 and comes back to test the support on 25,000, the most important support line, we are still okay, because I have been very clear about this movement. As long as we remain over 25,000 in the bigger picture, we are still expecting this trend to favor the longs. And we know why, because we also talked about this bullish formation which played out here in 2019, and we said maybe this exact formation could be playing out in 2023. I mean, if we look at the price formation from 2018 2019 relief rally, from this top till the bottom line, we took around 364 days. When we started to form impulsiveness or relief rally, we broke out of this 21 weekly exponential moving average, got attracted towards the 0.5.618 Fibonacci line, and then turned bearish. I mean, the relief rally ended when we got attracted towards the 0.5.618 before turning bearish. And now if we look in our case from this 2021 till 2022, we also took almost like around 364 days. And now, since the price has already broken the resistance from this 21 weekly exponential moving average, just like this one here, if we do see a very similar formation playing out, then we are also expecting the price of Bitcoin to get gravitated around 40,000 range. Yes guys, 40,000 will be looked as the upcoming target according to this scenario, the 0.5.618, before price again starts showing bearishness, because we have been very, very clear guys. In the past price action, only after this RSI line here in a weekly time frame has approached above overbought area, that was also a sign of reversal, because when the price started heading here to the downside, even the RSI was clearly around overbought area in a weekly time frame. Here we came around this 0.618.5 before turning bearish. RSI also came around overbought area. Here another retracement, RSI was above overbought area. So in our case, the price of Bitcoin could still show further impulsiveness, because the RSI here is still below the overbought area. I mean, the price of Bitcoin right now is showing bullishness, which is very clear. So as long as this RSI does not appear around the overbought area, right, we could still see this trend continuation happening in this manner. And even if we fail to come across this 40,000 range, we know 33,000, that will be our next area of confluence where we could be getting gravitated before the price switches a trend direction. So that's why guys, right now, as you can see, things are looking very, very interesting for Bitcoin. What we want the price of Bitcoin to do today is flip the 29,000 resistance into support. And if we do that, then 33,000 will be looked as the next upcoming target for Bitcoin. And not just only that guys, even if we fail, let's suppose if we fail to break out of the 29,000, we just need to remain above 27,000 to continue this bullishness. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope the price in the medium short term manages to remain above 27,000 and also break the resistance around 29,000 range. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please destroy the like button, and for those individuals watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.